This week on Xenomania, join us as we return to the world of alien chaos as we sit back and enjoy Critters 2 and the mayhem of these gremlinistic, cannibalistic, killer alien monster beasts. This is Critters 2. This is Xenomania.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Critters. What was it? It's a convention of critters. Is that the line? The sheriff yells.
There's so many good lines in this one.
Yeah, there is.
Guys, if you hadn't guessed, we're still on Critters this week.
Which
for
is
Xenomania.
great because like the last time we did this with Phantasm, it was phenomenal. Critters were doing the same thing. I'm actually trying to find the line that I sent you guys. Oh, I gotta go where the cosmic winds blow me, Charlie. I was like, what am I watching right now? It's a good sequel.
I kind of like the one at the line when Brad jumps in the car with Megan early in the movie, and he calls her Jimmy
Yes, I
Olsen with
cracked at that.
breasts.
Yes. It's good. It's got some good zingers in this movie. As far as sequels go, this one holds up big
It does.
time.
Absolutely,
But it's weird that like David Toy and Mick Garris like regret writing and directing this film, and I'm shocked. Yeah,
Really?
they find it like it's not subpar to their work later in life, and it's not, but
Well,
it's
I mean,
decent.
But,
Cameron did
Yeah.
Piranhas, right?
The flying
Piranha
ones.
2,
I
right?
mean, listen, Rick Garris is fine, but if you go through his filmography, he's fine. Critters 2 does not stand out as especially bad among what he's
What else
done.
has he done?
Most
He wrote The
notably?
Fly 2. He directed Sleepwalkers. He wrote Hocus Pocus. Oh, Hocus Pocus isn't bad.
Sleepwalkers was a good movie. I wonder when we're gonna do that. Like probably 2028. But Sleepwalkers, I can't wait for.
Well,
Hey, movies where the cats
when
are
are we
part
doing
of the
Hocus
hero
Pocus?
squad, right?
Yep.
He did
He-
not
he-
do Hocus
he wrote-
Pocus. My wife would love for
wrote-
me to do Hocus
He,
Pocus.
he wrote Hocus Pocus.
Oh, okay, he wrote it.
Wrote,
Yeah, she's doing a dance for me
Hey,
over
Hocus
there.
Pocus
She got
is a
excited.
good film. It's a good horror film.
I still every few years I look into trying to get tickets
Never
for the
seen
ball
Hocus Pocus?
to go there and bring. Really?
It is.
It's worthy,
Bette-
dude.
Bette
Yeah,
Midler,
it's worthy of
Kathy
your time.
Najimy, Sarah Jessica Parker.
The only one of those
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
Sarah
say.
Jessica Parker, yeah.
the only one of those like chick heavy witch movies that I watched was The Craft.
That's an awesome film.
Oh, dude, what about the Witches of Eastwick? Witches
Jack
of Eastwick is
Nicholson?
good.
I never watched those
Yeah,
movies.
where he's like there.
Yep.
He's banging them all. Like it's pure Jack Nicholson.
But Cher's in
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Cher generally takes me out of things.
All right. John clearly doesn't believe in life after love. Then.
I believe in life after love. I just, I believe that I could turn back the hands of time.
I like how we're all doing the stuff she did when she sucked at singing. By the way,
Mhm.
like assless chap
I mean,
chair.
yeah.
Such a ironic, like interesting time for music, especially for her. Honest,
None of this stuff's on the outline. I love it.
First episode we have an outline for, and we are
man.
off it already.
Woo!
well,
man, you know what? That's probably gonna be the
well,
best part of the show.
it does
though.
like share on that big Navy ship. We do start off. Wow, we do
Cher.
start off in
No.
space. We got Ugg, we got Lee, we got Charlie, and they're bounty hunting right now.
Mhm.
But
Was anybody else like confused when they saw Charlie, wondering if he was Lee as Charlie or if he was just Charlie? And then he makes that stupid face when he gets saved. And I was like, oh, it's probably Charlie.
It took me a second to remember that Charlie was in space at that point.
Yeah, because I didn't know that he left with them. They just show him like walking up the hill with them, kind of asking him
It is-
questions. I didn't know he left.
And they say one of the little bits of trivia from this movie too is the faceless bounty hunters, when they haven't adopted somebody's personality and look yet, that though they are portrayed by a retired male
Nice.
adult star named Randy Spears.
Oh, I know about Randy Spears. I mean, oh, really? Randy Spears. What a name. What an interesting name.
It's quite a male
Randy
adult actor
Spears.
name.
Yes, surely it is.
Randy
Just,
Spears.
I'm gonna Google something real quick.
If you know what he looks like, you can kind of see it too, even with
With
the like mask.
the
You
faceless
can kind
mask.
of see it. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Is
you
there
can
like they keep
kind
the
of see
camera
it.
above his waistline the whole movie so it doesn't ruin?
Yeah, because as an adult actor, he can't wear clothes the whole movie,
No,
so
no.
he's
He's got to let that
bottomless every
thing
scene
out.
he's in. They just don't show it.
Oh boy, Critters 2, everybody. Okay, so we
Off the
do
rails.
we do start off in space, and we do see that our
Yep.
little boy Bradley is coming back into the town where the Critters 1 took place. Bradley being the cute little boy who was, saved his family by riding his bike to go get help and finding the bounty hunters. And he returns, and immediately the busybodies over at the local newspaper, I forget, it's like I don't know, Hillbilly Gazette. They they're, oh, Bradley's back in town, and the guy's like, we're trying to
Mm,
forget about that boy's stories about them critters. And he immediately gets
yeah,
some good lines out.
yeah. Brad returns home to less than a hero's welcome. He's kind of just the like local kook pariah, but I mean, most of those people are really making him a villain.
He tries to stay incognito for like at least in the beginning of the film, like avoiding questions and just trying to avoid anything and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just like it. You could see from the actor's portrayal as Brad, you can see the character carrying that, like he's torn, and you see it right in the beginning. It's like I want to
Mm.
ignore the past, but I have to try to accept it too. And I feel like this is like for this movie, it's just like the story is more about closure in this time. Just to get a little deep on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
As deep as you can get
straight.
for Critters 2, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
We're going to the
it's
deep dive, hitting the emotions.
he's very willing to play along at the beginning that it was a hoax, that he just made some stuff up because he's not there looking for closure. He's there to visit grandma,
Yeah,
who
exactly.
they left behind when
Right.
they moved to the
We
big
didn't even
city.
know she existed in the first film.
No, you don't know she
Nah,
exists
they
in the
wrote her
first.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
they wrote her
They
in.
needed a reason for Brad to go back.
Yep. And they do tie in the eggs, which is nice, even though they don't really wrap up like much at all. It's like there's just a mound of eggs in the barn that was abandoned when the family left 2 years ago. Or
Mhm.
nobody's lived there for 2 years is what they said. So it's like, all right, well, Brad's got to be what? Like 8
Yeah.
years older?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it doesn't. They don't really seem to act like it's that much time in movie years.
No, and there's that, and there's like
And
the 8 years isn't long enough to forget that a UFO was just there and stuff
Mhm.
too. Like for the people who live in the town, doesn't look like the
Mhm.
kind of town a lot
No.
of people leave.
no.
Yeah,
Very quiet. That old, like
No.
old school serene. Quiet.
So they not really a stain on the movie, but definitely suspend your disbelief kind of script writing for those two parts at least, which is
Yeah.
fine. It's Critters 2. It's not
Yeah,
that serious.
it's just a fun film,
yeah,
and like it starts off, especially when Mr. Quigley and Wesley go and they find the eggs and stuff. Which, first off, at the end of the first one, there's
Mhm.
only 3 eggs. How did we go from 3 to like over like 2 dozen?
You're asking all
My
the wrong kinds of
insane.
questions, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. This is an advanced alien
Meiosis?
species.
I forget which process splits the egg. Mitosis, meiosis.
See you in the comments, everybody. We're not going to look it up. We're too lazy. It's
I
one of them
didn't understand it
osises.
even when I read it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We all know eggs split. That's how it
Yeah.
happened. That's how this happened for sure. So there's a lot more than 3
like-
for sure.
Mhm.
And they grab
But-
them up for a case of
wait.
what was it? What was the kind of beer?
Meisterbrow.
Meisterbrow is what he wanted.
He got the
That's not what he
generic.
got.
No, he just got beer.
Yeah, beer. So he took double.
Which, I mean, honestly, he probably should have taken less to not get Meisterbrow.
I mean, what's the equivalent of Meisterbrow? I mean, it is a real beer, Meisterbrow?
Meisterbrau's a real beer.
Ooh.
Meisterbrau was a real beer.
It sounds horrible.
I sense another Pabst Blue Ribbon style conversation coming.
Like this was kind of like when I was of the age where you were sneaking beers. This was like Milwaukee's best northeast
Okay.
version.
Oh, okay.
It was the same sort of
The beast.
appeal. Like it wasn't expensive, so you could get a lot of it because you needed a lot of it to feel much.
All right. Coors Light vibes.
Yeah,
Watery brewskis.
Coors Light is craft beer compared to Meister.
That is a big statement right there. That is a big statement.
No, thank you. Grab a Miller High Life afterward just to feel alive again. That kind of beer.
Yeah. The kind of beer that made Miller High Life the champagne of beers.
There you go. So the gentleman Quigley isn't interested in the eggs at all in the beginning, and what's his name? Wesley, as you wish. Yeah, he Princess Bride, Dread Pirate Roberts. He convinces them to take them. And I like the denominations of money in this movie make me realize just how far we've slipped as a society, because I believe Mr. Quigley sells half of them or something for $20, but he paid 2 cases of beer for the whole thing. So 2 cases of beer is a lot more than $20 today.
So he made a profit.
Well, I imagine 2 cases of beer back then was like
he made a nice profit.
$11 maybe.
Maybe from Meisterbrows were probably less than $11.
1988
2 cases.
So
yeah, things were cheaper. Pack of cigarettes in the mid '90s was like under $3. Gallon of gas was $1.35 when I was just starting to drive. That one hit hard, actually. Sorry about that, listeners. Things ain't great at the pump.
99 cents a gallon, man.
Ooh, stop it. Stop it right now. 2 digits.
Remember how mad I was the first time I had to get $1.29.
Ooh.
Like now we're up to almost $4. It's
we're going to be well over that soon, buddy. You're going to be missing $4 soon.
Yeah.
You're going to be wishing the Krites would come down
I
here
want
and
to
wipe you out.
me out necessarily.
I want to get a little hit of whatever they got in those spines, baby. You know what I mean? I could relax right now.
Yeah, I could take. I'd have a pet crate just for a quill a night.
Yeah, let's go right out. You just got to make sure
8
somebody
hours.
pulls it out.
You got to make sure it's
Wake
graded.
you up.
You don't want it
hun,
going.
Hun, make
Love
sure you pull that quill out in the morning so I can go to work.
There you go. Pop it right back in. Maybe pop it in for your lunch break.
Yeah.
You never know. It's endless possibilities. I really think we could have had a symbiotic relationship with those little critters.
Yeah,
I think we could have.
they're pretty cool.
I think we could have.
Well, I mean, we'll make anything work for narcotics as a species.
Absolutely.
So, back to the beginning plot of the film. So we have the eggs. The eggs are in the fray. They're out there, and they're getting ready for the big Easter celebration.
Yeah, which makes Critters 2 an Easter movie, right?
Yeah,
Yes, I could say
that's a fair argument.
definitely true.
It's like the whole Die Hard Christmas.
How many Easter movies? Yeah, where it's not adjacent. Now it is a Christmas movie. But how many Easter movies are there?
Night of Lepus.
Not a whole lot.
It's considered a...
Not technically an Easter
watch it
movie, but
Easter.
we made it one.
Yeah, because rabbit. Rabbit.
There's a couple of Killer Bunny movies.
Yeah, like a Killer Bunny.
The Bunny Man Massacre.
I know about
There's
that
a couple of those.
Did you ever see that old video on the internet, The Easter Bunny Hates You? Well, the original title was The Easter Bunny Effin' Hates You. It's a dude in an Easter Bunny costume for 8.5 minutes. It's a montage of him beating the crap out of people. And it's well crafted. It's obviously fake, but I mean, there's good stuff. Like there's one where he's beating up some dude and a train goes by, and then it finishes going by, and the dude's body's just laying there, and the bunny's gone. It's just
Was it a spiritual sequel to Mallrats after the Easter Bunny gets the crap kicked out of him by Jay and Silent Bob?
It may have been inspired by that. Actually,
That was for Brody.
For Brody.
Mallrats is
Yes,
an
it
Easter
is.
movie,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a mall Easter bunny,
And a schooner.
I suppose you're right. I suppose you're right. If you guys get
which is
nothing
a
else out of this
sailboat.
episode,
Stupid head.
Schooner is
now you know that
Schooner is a
Mallrats.
sailboat. Stupid head.
That's a good scene. Very good scene, sirs. All right, so hit me with kind of how this kicks up a notch. So Chick's got the hots for Bradley.
Jimmy
That's
Olsen.
nice, by the way.
Hmm
One who's
Good
totally out
for
of his league.
drawing the older
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
Go Bradley.
Good for him. Yeah, the eggs start to hatch at very irregular intervals.
Yeah, they don't get into that either. It just happens. There's no like warmth to hatch ratio or anything.
Yeah,
Quigley's the
yeah.
first one to catch it, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and his dog. His dog is technically the first one to get it.
Sorry about that, doggy. Don't like a dog going down in the movie, but if
At
it's
least
the
it wasn't
critters,
shown, and you just see the bones. But like, he really kicks it off by putting a heat lamp right next to the eggs, so he like kind of like
oh, so he
yeah.
did warm them up
Mhm.
enough. I
No,
apologize, listeners.
Well, he warmed those ones up, but then the ones that Grandma winds up with hatch, and you get the scene of the kids like painting.
I was so
the
nervous
crate
about that
eggs.
scene. I thought the kids were gonna get into a lot of trouble while they were painting those eggs. I was very, very nervous that they were gonna go a step, especially for 1988, because that was really not seen at that time. I was very nervous.
Yeah, 88. Those kids are pretty
the
safe.
girl, when the critter hatchling opens in the bedroom, like I thought she was gonna get nipped because when Quigley gets it, like these critters are like nastier, they're more ravenous, and you see like like his foot gets chomped off. You're seeing skeletons.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
really
they made
get
it more
after it in
horror,
this one.
which I liked in that factor, because it's not like a gremlin. Like these critters are just like they're nasty things. So it's really all I can say about it.
They're meaner than the Gremlins. Yeah, even like the
Mhm.
coalition of 3 that are usually there with Spike or Mohawk that are really, really bad hombre Gremlins. The Krites are all bad hombres.
Yeah. But
Although,
I mean, you have scenes in this one where they are never more gremlin than ever. Like
That
the
was
hungry
fun.
heifer scene could have been a scene from a Gremlins movie.
it looks
where
like it
they're just
is.
tearing through a restaurant.
I was going to
Yeah.
mention they Americanized them pretty well by making them addicted to cheeseburgers and hamburgers. It's pretty funny. But
And I mean, once the mayhem starts, the mayhem is on the
Oh,
rest
yeah.
of the way too.
which
You
is
get-
nice. Which
You
is
get
nice.
you get Crates in the sheriff's
Oh,
Easter
that was
bunny
great.
suit.
Yeah.
Who's not Harv. Harv was voted out of office somewhere between the two movies.
Yep.
And recast.
Yes, and recast 2.
Two.
Ryan.
Two.
Ryan knows
Barry
the actor's
Corbin.
name.
And we lose Emmett Walsh, sadly. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I feel like 2 different actors, 2 different portrayals of the same character. But, like,
One's more of a slob.
yeah. Corbin's
Mhm.
got that slob look. Walsh has
yeah.
more of, like, that elegant sheriff look. You know, a little stuttering.
Yeah. And Corbin goes on to be Vance Johnson of the FBI Johnsons in Die Hard.
Yes, sir. That's his claim to fame now.
Yep.
His IMDb page is fun.
Yeah. He's been a
Character
lot
actor,
of
man.
stuff.
Like, that's the best thing when you're a character actor. You pop up everywhere and anywhere, and it's like, you don't know the name, but you're like, I really like enjoying seeing them work, you know?
Yeah, you never pass on
Mhm.
anything. It's great.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
It's great. I think about Stanley Tucci's roles. I'm like, he's been in some of the most brilliant. He is a performance that's unmissable in the TV show Fortitude. Unmissable. You'll see it and you'll just be like, this guy is the greatest actor to ever act. And then he's
Yeah.
the announcer in the Hunger Games. Looks like he fell out of an Archie comic and got spray painted on the street. And he's in the Hunger Games. Just like, what are you doing, Tucci? It doesn't matter, man. Tucci needs to be
With the
paid.
purple hair.
Tucci needs to eat.
Yeah.
But no, he's
Yeah.
He was
He needs
character
money.
actor.
He was in a
He needs
movie,
money.
real quick, Easy A, which is based on the Scarlet Letter. It got,
Oh, it's one of the best.
not-
It's
well,
not based on the Scarlet
inspired.
Letter. It's got the Scarlet Letter in it. to help it with its
Yes.
plot. To
It's
like
like the
hammer home its
modern,
plot,
the
you have to say.
modern version. We can say it resonates better. I think I like the Scarlet Letter. I'm not saying anything. I love literature, but to see Stanley Tucci in that movie, that was a great shocker because he wasn't even advertised. It was just Emma Stone. I was taking a date to see it, and then I popped for Stanley Tucci. I was like, yes.
Yes.
Emma Stone, who in a fair and just world, by the time you're listening to this, should have a third Best Actress award, but will not.
Nah, this Academy Award's gonna piss me off a lot, like a whole lot. The only one I agree with that's gonna go down is probably what is it? Marty Supreme.
One battle after
Khalid.
another.
See, but see,
I hope he doesn't win. I don't
yeah.
like that dude.
I
That
don't know.
dude rubs me the
I
wrong
just
way.
think he's probably the most deserving in that role. We would end up talking about this for
Chalamet.
4 hours, so I'm gonna save this. This is gonna be Patreon material. You people have to pay for this. We're not talking about the Academy Awards right now. What we are talking about is the dead sheriff. Sheriff gets eaten inside
Sheriff
of
gets
his
eaten
little bunny outfit.
in a bunny suit, and we get the bounty hunters
Ugg and
back
Lee.
too.
And Charlie.
Yep.
Ugg, Lee, and
And
Charlie, and
I gotta tell you guys too. I've got a bit of a thing for Lee
I
in
think
this
everyone
movie.
had a thing for Lee.
I
yeah.
can't quite place it.
Lee initially still has not found his body, but
Charlie helps him.
Found somebody's
one
body.
one dirty, dusty road copy of Playboy gives him a direction.
Roxanne.
Indeed.
Colonel Han.
And the direction's pointing straight ahead.
Right down to the staple in the abdomen.
Which was a nice little tidbit right there. But I feel like when she
It's a
pulled
good
the
touch.
staple off, it should have had like a little blood flowing, but like just pulling it off and just throwing it aside like it's just a prop made the movie better.
So for you guys who might not remember Critters 2, it's from a magazine, so the spread is on 2 pages with a staple in the seam, hence the staple in the abdomen.
It's the centerfold.
It's not a fault.
Yeah, the centerfold, exactly. That's a much better way to put it. But they're some of them are listening.
The horizontal.
So I gotta help him out with a little visual language. But yeah, he's a super hot porn star now, which is great.
Yeah.
It's good for the
It's a kid
kids.
movie.
Yeah. Charlie's pretty happy about it.
Yeah, he was not upset whatsoever. He did run after Lee with the clothes, saying, "You're gonna need
Yeah,
this."
she's walking around,
Yeah.
kill Kreitz. I was like, all right, I'm down for this.
Yeah, that's when I really started to fall in love. Was the Kill Kreitz chanting. So the bounty hunters, they get called back. By the way, we kind of glossed over this. One of the weird Goonie aliens that's in charge or pays the bounty hunters comes on and says, "We scanned, and we scanned Kreitz on the Earth. They're still there." And so the bounty hunters get sent back from their current hunting bounty
Which
stuff.
I wasn't a fan of how they looked in this film. I'll say that, like they're superiors, because in the first one I feel like the blue, they're floating, it had more of that alien feel. Like this like looked like I like claymation, but I was like, this looks so claymation, it's so out of place. Like it felt like forced. It's like Empire Strikes Back when they had the original Palpatine with the whole. It didn't work until they updated it years later. That's the vibe I was getting with it. It doesn't like hurt it, but it was like, ugh, it wasn't like appealing for me on that part.
I did notice the difference between the first one and these. The first one was a dude in makeup. This one was a puppet or claymation, like you said. It was definitely more practical effects going on than in the first. But yeah, he kind of looked like a cat turds or swirly, like soft ice cream. Kind of, they can do that. That's kind of what the alien guy looks like now. He's all swirly turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can see the way the turd
Was it the
meanders
lines
down
on the body?
So that's what we're dealing with.
Just,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, but this might be a good time. This is kind of the halfway point of the movie. This might be a good time for us to get into a little
I'm nervous
stash
for
or
this
slash
one.
there, John.
I'm very nervous for this one.
I suspect there is going to be some heartbreak at the end of this one.
I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'm so brain dead right now too. Oh, I can't try to like outthink his game.
I
at the
tried
moment.
to. I can't.
I mean, I don't think there's
You
outthinking
broke
this
Allison.
one.
Oh
I-
God,
You broke
damn.
Allison.
I broke I broke Allison with this game.
I can't slash Jessica Alba, first of all, you savage.
All right. Well, before we start,
How-
remember stash 3
Okay.
/5.
I can't look at her.
We're all
That's
doing
my
we're
childhood
we're
right
doing
there.
comedy horrors, I'm presuming.
We are doing horror
Idle
comedies. Yep.
Hands. Is that Vivica A. Fox? I didn't realize that was her in that movie. I'm slashing it, obviously.
Green?
I love
Yeah,
this
Seth
movie.
Green's in that.
This is the one
Yeah.
where they do like the heavy play on what they do in American Werewolf in London with like the friend ghoul
Yep.
that never goes away.
Yep.
It's like
Two
they kind
Friends.
of like did that times 10.
Yep.
Two Friends,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Good movie.
I gotta slash it too.
So, Karen, stashing or slashing?
I got to slash, but I like this movie a lot. I just don't trust you.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm slashing it too. It's a good film. Watch it.
You should not trust me.
But what if it's all bad
That's
after
gonna
like the
watch it.
first three and
I'm
we
thinking,
slash
like,
3 that we like?
Young Frankenstein,
Oh God, if he's that evil tonight, I might not talk to him this
Dracula
week.
Dead and Loving It, Repossessed, Scary Movie. I know I shriek if you know what I did last Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Here's number 2.
Ooh.
I don't mind slashing this one. I didn't have a ton of love for this movie. Very niche, interesting watch, like fun movie to mess around with your friends about it and stuff. But
James
it's Slither.
Directed by.
And stars
yeah,
Nathan
okay.
Fillion, Michael Rooker,
That's great.
and I gotta Yep,
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth
I gotta slash it
Banks.
too, though.
I'm
It's
gonna
good.
slash Slither. Yeah, it's like fun.
Yes.
It's fun that it exists, and I don't dislike
It's
this
like
film.
James
However,
in his early
Mhm.
days, really, and it like kind of propelled him to where he's at now. But another good watch.
the new Superman was
Yes,
very good.
Very, very good.
I enjoyed it. If you're gonna make a post-Cavill Superman,
Yep.
this is the way to do it.
Sequel's gonna be amazing with Brainiac. Just saying.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna need something like that to up the
Jason
ante.
Momoa's Lobo.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, in Elizabeth Banks stories, she made one of my favorite animal attack movies of the
Cocaine
last
Bear.
5 or 10 years. Yeah, she directed
Oh, yeah,
Cocaine
that's right.
Bear.
That's right.
It's good.
All right, movie number 3.
Quite good.
Ooh.
Movie number 3. So how do we feel
This is
about
dangerous.
Tremors? Yeah, you can only imagine if I put Tremors up this early.
It's
Well,
a
it's
trap.
a trap, much like a graboid.
It's a
It's a
trap.
trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap that I'm gonna fall for though because it's Tremors.
There's
I gotta stash this, man. It's Tremors. You're evil, John.
this is number
You're
3, so slashing. Yeah.
We got 5 more to go.
There's with your evil mind, there's more coming. I'm not playing
Ye
this
of
game.
little faith, man. I can't believe that. Kevin
And-
Bacon
and
should
Reba
haunt your
McEntire?
dreams tonight, buddy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Reba,
you always
I am when we're done recording, I'm gonna spend the rest of the night sending you Reba
That'd be
McEntire
phenomenal as I'm
videos.
playing WWE 2K26.
You know what I
Do it.
noticed? I noticed for the first time, it's these small. When you see this, you think it's the big graboid, like the whole graboid,
Yep.
but it's just the one mouth
Mhm.
part.
Yep.
Got
just
Fred Ward
realized.
there.
Yeah.
And they don't have teeth in the movie either.
I love how they make Kevin Bacon the star, and I feel like he was like, I don't know, like he was like a co-star with Fred Ward. Like
Yeah. But Kevin
true,
Bacon was
but
the name.
Fred Ward's so underrated.
Yeah, of course. As the dad in
Alright.
Summer Catch, of course.
hmm Fred Ward was good in
Yeah.
everything.
He's still alive.
All right.
Ah,
No, he isn't.
Fred Ward
Wow.
died
Yeah, I think he died
before or after Tim
before.
Curry.
before.
Oh, okay.
Before. I'm gonna get
I
you a
didn't-
date on that.
that-
Hold up.
Cheat.
Fred Ward
Uh,
died in
Oh,
2022.
yeah.
oh wow, that's recent
How we
too.
missed
How?
that?
Well, I mean,
He was
Oh,
79.
still too young, man.
the
Yep.
Tremors got him.
All right. What are
Before.
we? Movie 4. There's that one.
This is a good one to throw us off our game. Because this is
Yeah,
the first one,
this is a good
too.
one.
Yep.
Kicked off everything.
I'm gonna stash it.
I gotta slash it.
I'll stash
I
Scary
gotta
Movie.
slash
That
it.
movie's the opening with Carmen Electra, and it's just
It's iconic. Shannon Elizabeth, dude. She
Yeah.
ruled that era. That 10 years
Yep.
from the pie onward.
we just gotta tell
Yep.
your mom we ate it. I feel well. Yeah, we're not getting into American Pie, but this one time at band camp, we were talking about Scary Movie, and it's funny. It like I feel like it propelled horror comedy again, like with the spoofs and stuff. And I feel like
Oh,
the
yeah,
new
big
one,
time.
I feel like it's going to do the same thing with the Wayne's brothers back in. Oh, the Wayne's brothers back in control. The trailer's out of control. No,
I wasn't overwhelmed.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
be
true.
overwhelmed. it's a scary
I mean,
movie reboot.
Yeah, it's you know, it's gonna be what it is. It's
Exactly.
you know.
Listen, what we should be talking about, what's far more important, is that Ryan saved Scary Movie and he cut Tremors.
Yeah,
It's different.
We should all
It's
talk
a
about
different
that.
generation.
that's
I
tough.
saw Tremors later. I saw Scary Movie first.
I don't know, man. All right, before we destroy Ryan, movie number 5.
Oh. Oh. See,
Yes,
we probably
Lord.
should slash this, but John might want us to think that. Dead Alive is a stash, man. How do you... John, you got me questioning my reality right now.
This is movie 5, right?
This is movie 5.
We need 3 more
I
after
gotta-
this?
I love Dead Alive, but I'm
There's
going to
no
slash
way.
it just in case you have something hiding.
You slashed Dead
If he's
Alive?
got Young Frankenstein on here, I can't. We're not. No.
What do you
Young
think it's
Frankenstein
that
is
one
that's a
specifically?
classic
Yeah,
horror comedy.
You were really locked into
It's a-
me putting Young
It's
Frankenstein
classic
on
horror
here.
comedy on there, unless you put Dracula Dead and Loving It. I mean, either or would be suffice.
That's also a stash. I mean, it might. That's less of a stash
I'm
than
drinking wine. I mean,
Young Frankenstein. All right, dudes. I'm gonna stash Dead Alive. I'm gonna go for it. I can't get rid of it. Look at that little guy in there.
the cover
staring
always
at me.
intrigued me.
Saying, "Don't
It's
slash
just-
me."
Mm-hmm. And I purposely went and found one that's called Dead Alive and not Brain Damage, because this is what it was always to me. It was always Dead Alive. I don't know when it became Brain Damage, but
I didn't know it had. I might have slashed it
I
just for
always
that
remember
happening.
Dead Alive.
It is Dead Alive.
Go-
yeah, it is
Go,
Dead Alive.
go to
Yeah.
Suncoast
The
Video, right in the horror section. Always right in the front.
Mhm.
Always.
this needs a good physical
Yes.
release.
Do you think they
soon.
would do a 4K restoration?
Oh, they absolutely would, but Peter Jackson has all the rights to his early
Smart man.
movies, so it's all up to him.
It
It's
might with
all
the
up to him. Because none of his early stuff has gotten a
it
good
might with the
re-release
resurgence
yet.
of physical media. I mean,
It could.
I'm
It
starting
could.
to feel like a re-release right now. What's the next movie?
Next movie.
Oh no! I love this movie so much. Oh, John!
I'm
I
stashing
can't cut
one
this.
too. I saw this in theaters. I love this film.
That
Yeah,
means there's 2 more after this, or 1 more.
2 more after this.
Can I live with myself with Dead Alive, Cabin in the Woods, and
Scary
Tremors?
Movie,
Yes,
Cabin
I
in the
can.
Woods, and then I get one more choice. Whoa,
You're
whoa!
already shot, dude. You're already shot.
Scary Movie.
You're already shot.
That means one of you is assured of breaking my heart.
That would be me.
Yeah, it would be you. Because you
I can't slash this. I love
You
it's
have-
Lovecraftian. There's eldritch gods in it. I can't
You
slash this.
you have to slash the last two, which are probably my two favorite on this list.
Well, it's your own fault for being a meanie pants.
Mo-
I'm stashing
movie
it. Screw this.
movie 7.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be Return of the Living Dead too, because I know it's one of your favorites, and it is super horror
Top
But
comedy.
5
what's
all
number
time.
one?
I know if he did
Mm.
this as number 2, because he knows you're gonna take this so you don't make him cry.
I'm slashing it.
John, I feel like you should be interrogating possible terrorists or something for the CIA at this point. You got a real sadistic
You're
edge to
Trevor
you this
Phillips
week.
right now from GTA 5.
All right, so I think Ryan's gonna be pleased with his last stash, and it will further damage Kearns's night because the last movie is not Young Frankenstein,
Yes,
but
I'll take Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the
It's
Dead.
probably one of the best horror comedies ever. Well, it's more of a comedy,
Yes.
but like there's the Venn diagram, you know, of
mhm.
it. But still, I'm actually okay with this. It doesn't break my heart too much because I got to keep Tremors. If anything, what I would swap out for Shaun of the Dead would be Dead Alive, probably.
I would switch Tremors out for Shaun of the Dead.
No,
What?
Oh,
no,
oh,
bad, Ryan.
no.
If I had to
It,
switch anything out other than that, it would be Cabin in the Woods for Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have kept Tremors, Return of the Living Dead, and Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah,
and I would have argued with myself that Dead Alive is more horror and splatter than
It
comedy.
is.
it is though. It is splatter.
But it's funny splatter.
But
I don't hate my list. This came out okay for me. I didn't get
I'm
stuck with
fine with
Scary
it.
Movie.
I love Scary Movie. Just
I know you are. You're very secure in
Scary
your
Movie
choice.
2
I
though
know.
is definitely better. The strong hand, the basketball scene, Tim Curry.
You think they'll ever
see,
do a Shaun of the Dead
I
too?
will.
they teased that they're doing another Cornetto trilogy movie.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Simon Pegg and what's his name? Not Nick Frost, the director,
Jack Frost.
Michael Keaton?
whose name I'm blanking
Ed-
on. Right,
Edgar
Edgar
Wright.
Wright. Is that his name?
Edgar Wright,
Edgar Wright,
yep.
the guy that directed him.
I think.
Yeah, they teased another Cornetto movie
Ooh, I'm
like 2 days
cool
ago.
with it.
So maybe.
Looking at the director real quick. Edgar Wright.
All right. So back to Critters 2. The crittering.
Actually, the main
crittering.
course.
So basically, the main course, and also Back for Seconds is on one of the covers as well. Yeah, a couple of good ones. Their promos, strong for Critters 2. So basically, we've got the Krites wreaking havoc on the town, starting to murder people faster and faster, and menacing children. Like the
Mhm.
kids are not safe. And then you also have Lee's struggle trying to find his final form or his
Yep,
only form.
yep. Pops into Eddie Deason for a couple minutes there and tries to turn
was
into
cool.
Freddy Krueger.
They like
And
to
all-
they like to tease a little trademark
Well-
infringement in these movies. In the first one,
Yeah.
it was E.T. getting eaten, and in
Well,
this one, it was
New
Freddy
Line
Krueger.
Cinema was making
Mhm.
the Critters movies. They produced them, so we could have had a Robert Englund cameo because they owned the franchise. That would have been pretty cool.
New Line Cinema
Nightmare
owned
on Elm
Friday the
Street, yeah.
13th franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, my bad.
Well,
way off.
they
No,
eventually
really.
did buy out Friday the 13th. They did buy it from Paramount.
Yeah, it took them all down. Then they changed their name to Neon.
A24.
Blah. Yeah, exactly.
I just want to enjoy a film.
Blumhouse. More like Blumkin, am I right?
That Mummy movie.
Mhm.
That
Yep,
Mummy movie might be good.
Lumpkin.
Just saying.
You know what it's gonna be.
Hot garbage.
You know what
I-
it's
I'm-
gonna be.
High hopes until Brendan Fraser comes back.
You know when you
Did-
reheat pizza?
How do you
That's
do
what
it in
this
the
is gonna be
microwave? I
like.
do in the oven.
I mean,
Because
Guys,
Brendan Fraser's broken, man.
I don't know if you saw the remakes that I sent you that are coming down the pike now. I sent you a couple that I saw yesterday
No,
that
not yet.
like, they're remaking Maniac Cop
Oh.
and they're remaking a remake, not a horror movie. They're remaking a remake. They're remaking Man on Fire. You
Oh
remember the one with
no.
Denzel
Yeah, I love
Washington,
that
the
movie.
kid, which
Yes.
was a remake to begin with. It came out in
Yep.
the '80s with
It,
Scott Glenn, and then they
Yeah,
wasn't it
remade it
Michael
with
Mann who
Denzel.
directed
Denzel
the first
crushed it
one?
in that movie.
I
I
believe it
watched
was.
Man on Fire like 5 times because it was on the cable box.
Mm-hmm.
I would just
Oh,
watch it over and over again.
TNT.
Yeah, I watched a lot. I've watched both of them quite a few times.
TNT would show it on repeat.
Dynamite.
Man on
Oh,
Fire.
Man on Fire?
It's just on repeat. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to watch it unedited because it's
Oh, I bought the
hyper
movie
violent.
Mm-hmm.
right
It is
after I
hyper
watched it. I was
violent.
like, $5 at Walmart,
Yeah.
steal. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So, yeah, back to Critters too. We get old Lee. Every time Lee starts to transform into somebody different, Charlie's there with the centerfold. No, this is
who
you.
you are.
And you know, and then we get the unfortunate demise of Lee.
Yeah, somebody worthwhile had to eat it. I was expecting
Yeah.
it to be the grandmother.
Yeah, you have to in a part two. You can't let everybody, all the characters from the first one can't leave the second one intact. Also,
Nope.
someone had to go, and Lee was always got the most reasonable choice. You'd get a little bit of the emotional impact, and you know
Thought he was gonna get
it's
it.
Lee. Lee was fine, but
Yeah.
Ugg was the star, and Ugg takes it really bad.
Yeah, he turns back into silly putty.
That was a,
Yeah. He goes back to faceless. He's so upset.
But that leads to one of the best transformations he ever has.
Yeah.
Just coming up.
Yeah.
So it's like we can go into the nitty gritty of what happens in these 45 minutes, but really towards the end, the townspeople are trying to bamboozle the Krites into going into the what is it, that
Yep.
Hungry
A
Heifer?
meat processing
Oh,
plant.
meat processing plant,
Yeah.
and where there's a bunch of dynamite shoved into meat, and they're cooking up burgers and stuff to lure them in. And the Krites almost ruin that by deciding they want live
because
meat,
of the direction of the
live
wind.
flesh.
The wind's going one way, they smell the meat, they
Yeah,
smell
they
the live
turn
humans, and then you get this large Krite out of nowhere who's like, no, we need to have burgers and hot dogs. No bones. It's more better,
There's no
much better.
bones. Yeah,
First
there's
off,
no
when I saw the
bones.
large Krite, I was like, where the hell did this Krite come from? I was very confused.
And the first one had a big boy, so I figured they were
Oh,
just
okay.
evolving. You know, not evolving, but one had just eaten more than
Fair.
the other ones,
Fair
kind
on
of
that.
thing. I was like, okay, that's the big boy Krite. He's the leader.
But it isn't.
It wasn't, so they're all in there chewing. And you notice something's up because at first I thought the big Krite was just hip to what was happening. He was trying to like look around and figure out what was going on. But then we found out it was Ugg in disguise. It's pretty sweet. And then he does the biggest boner move ever and decides he's going to change before getting away from the door. So of course they see him and they attack him, start chomping
Yep.
on his foot. Not an Ugg
Yep.
move. That's a Lee move.
No. Yeah, that. Well, I mean, that's
Yep.
still grief-stricken Ugg, who's kind of on a mission of self-termination.
I see. He's ready to go out with a bang.
Yeah. And he's not the only one that was willing to do that to get rid of the
Good old
Krites.
Charlie.
Oh.
Because Charlie goes on his own little one at the end with the spaceship.
Yep, he pulls a Batman at the end of The Dark Knight Rises too.
That's because they all form into this giant ball, which I was so excited to see. Haven't seen that. Oh god,
Yeah, it was
20
cool to see it
years.
again.
20, not longer.
Special
30,
effects
30
held up
years
too.
last
Yeah.
time I've seen that.
The rolling around the town trying to hit the church. Can't quite make it to the church. I got my scene where he rolls over the guy and it's just a skeleton afterwards is the best.
So good.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah. So we wind up with Charlie crashing the spaceship into the giant Krite ball and eliminating the Krite threat and apparently himself. And I guess in the strangest attempt to be compassionate and sympathetic to somebody in their loss, transforms himself into Charlie and tells Brad to call him Charlie.
which is bizarre.
He's,
He's trying to move
I want
in.
to live on Earth now.
Yeah.
He wants to stay on Earth. Charlie must have told some great stories about how well received he was on Earth. Not that he was like a sniveling alcoholic,
hmm
but
Well, I mean, technically, I guess Charlie winds
Yep.
up as the sheriff.
yeah, he's
Which-
moving up in the world, man. Well, we get back to that, but Charlie reveals himself to be
Parachute.
alive,
Yes.
which is what we're glossing over. He had
Yeah, he
parachuted
jumped
out of
out
a
at the-
spaceship. Make that make
Jumped
sense.
out at the
I didn't see an
last
ejector seat.
second.
And somehow only reveals himself like must be hours later. Nighttime explosion, then daytime
Oh,
reveal.
Charlie, he got lost.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
very suspenseful.
It also, that whole situation leads to really the one bad effect in the whole movie, where you have the two Charlies like checking each
Yeah,
other out.
That was pretty
And
bad.
You can, like, you can tell that they've cut that together, and the effects in it are not great. It's really the one clunk in this whole thing.
Yeah, they could have very easily gone without that too, trying to flex that particular
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Critters 2 ends with the longest, most awkward almost kiss moment with Bradley trying to make out, and then we get the end. And it doesn't, there's no teaser with this
No.
one. At least I don't think so. There's just credits roll.
No teaser.
And that's
Yep.
Critters 2, guys. That was Critters
Yeah.
2. It's fantastic. You have to watch these
Yeah.
movies. Like, you have
Yeah, the first two Critters are just like perfect 80s movies.
Yep, 100%. Down to the fact that the monsters literally are like 80s haired out little goons.
Spikes and
Yeah.
all.
It's super cool.
Yeah, they're like they could be in like the ugly glam metal band.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
The
Like
one,
Kiss,
the
you
one
mean.
the one that's getting by on their musical chops and not the
all
look.
right. Definitely Kiss.
Exactly. All right, let's see, guys. So, what are we gonna review this? What are we gonna give this one?
Well, you guys want to hear what some other people
I'm curious.
think
I want a
first?
Oh,
5-star.
sure.
I
Forgot about that.
have a few. So let's do the quick rundown. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 31%.
Ooh, that's actually pretty rotten.
Yeah. Audience scored 37%. But you would think that these would be hard to find 5 stars, but I found a couple good 5 stars. And this one is really close to my heart because this is something I talk about all the time. 5 stars. People think that every movie has to be Oscar worthy. Some movies are meant to be cheesy and fun. I've loved this one since I was a kid, so 5 stars
Good for
for
him.
me.
Okay, fair enough.
Exactly the point. Enjoy movies. They don't all have to be nominated for Best Picture. You can enjoy a movie that's not a good movie. Some of the best
Yep.
movies are bad movies.
The Room.
Yeah. Agreed.
The Room, Miami Connection, New York Ninja. There's so many of those. They're just so bad, but they're
Ninja.
so good.
Most
Yep.
Steven Seagal films but
Yeah.
like the serious ones.
Deadly
Yeah.
Ground.
Yeah.
Hard to
Out
kill.
for Justice.
Those first 5 or 6 Seagal movies will always have a
Oh, yeah,
nice place
'cause,
in my
like,
heart.
Yep. He's trying to be Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson with broken arms in his wake.
So let's hear another review.
5 stars. More crates, and they're bigger, hairier, and hungrier. Throw in a dash of Eddie Deason, and you got one hell of a classic monster movie sequel.
There.
Fair
That's good.
enough. I like it.
Yep.
Top
Yep.
to bottom, bottom to top. Good
Yep.
review.
And now some people who did not like it very much. 1 star. Not even up to the original's low standards.
This guy's fun at parties.
This is somebody who probably only watches Oscar bait movies and the the highly rated stuff, and you know,
How do you stumble on
80s
Critters
movies don't.
2 from that?
I don't know.
Anyway.
And one more 1 star. Pretty much a repeat of the first movie, just with a lot more gag factor thrown in, which I personally think ruined it and just sealed the movie's fate as a total joke. In saying that, though, it's not bad for a mindless laugh on the couch.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the whole point is, buddy.
And that last line is the whole reason I pulled that review, because that's not the end of a 1 star review.
Yeah.
If you can shut your brain off on the couch and enjoy them and laugh at a movie like Critters 2, like that's worth at least a couple
I'd say
stars,
like
especially now.
2.5. 3.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, that's worth a couple. All right, so with those opinions out of the way, how about you guys?
I think I gave the first one, 4 stars? 3 point. We all forward it?
We all forward it.
Yeah, I gave it a 4-star
We all
I'm
forward
going to go. It's tough because the first one's just great. It's a 4-star. I would probably go a quarter down, 3.75. You still get, like, it's a similar vein and story, similar monsters, but again, it's like the whole Phantasm 2 thing. More explosions, more deaths, like more chaos. So they have it, but
Mhm.
nothing can beat the original at this point. But is it a fun watch? Yeah. Just have fun with it. Go in there mindless and watch it for
Yeah.
Easter. Show it during Easter dinner. Have fun.
Yeah. Perfect for it.
Maybe
Pass it.
not during Easter dinner. Maybe not
No,
while you
during
celebrate the Eucharist.
During
John
Easter
said it.
dinner.
Oh, during Easter dinner. I was
While
going to
we-
say 3.75 too for the exact same reason because it's just a hair off the top of the first, but I don't want to be just like Ryan. So I'm going to do a Price is Right move and give it a 3.76. Get to the Showcase Showdown on this one. But yeah, it's the same kind of concept. It almost holds up as well as the first one. It's just you can't reach
Yeah.
that pinnacle again. You get just
Yeah.
close enough. So 3.75 for me too.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you guys. It's a 3.75 for
2
me.
weeks in a
It's
row.
like-
The trifecta.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, because listen, it's a sequel, so like you have to do something super special with a sequel for me to put it above the original, and they don't quite get there, but they do everything else you're supposed to do in a sequel. You get more critters, you got more action, you got more critter mayhem. You just increase the whole spectrum of the critters, and it works for me.
Cool.
Jamie
All
Kennedy
right.
was right in Scream 2 about the rules of sequels in horror films. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a reason that was in that movie because
It is.
it's always been the truth.
Go big or go home.
Yep.
I'm glad we did this though. Critters 2 kicked ass. I'm glad we watched it. All right.
Top
Getting into Ryan's
fives
top
tonight.
fives.
We discussed Critters 2, but there was a big thing, and that was the recasting of Sheriff Harvey Harv from Emmett Walsh to Barry Corbin. So tonight, my top fives are top 5 horror franchises which recast iconic characters, and we're going to start off with our first one. Number 1, after the success of the classic 1979 film Phantasm, Universal greenlit Don Coscarelli's sequel Phantasm 2. But with one stipulation. The character Mike, played by A. Michael Baldwin, was out for James LaGrosse. Capturing Baldwin's portrayal as innocent, curious, and adventurous, LaGrosse had one thing in his favor: a screen presence. Adding the touch of being more action-oriented, LaGrosse would do a decent job portraying Mike, but with strong loyalty and hardcore fans upset by the change, Baldwin would return for the next 3 installments of the Phantasm franchise by Coscarelli, bringing peace back at least to their universe. Number 4. Oh yeah, like
As it
that
should
was like
be.
when doing the list, I was like, I'm bringing this up as to start it off because look, Gross he's a good actor, but it's not a Michael Baldwin, and you need to keep it constant. I was
He's
actually
not
gonna
that kid.
no,
He's
no,
not that
he's more action packed, and imagine if they replaced Reggie, because I was thinking about mentioning that, but Coscarelli actually fought for Reggie. I believe so,
Yeah.
right? No? Oh, I thought you were shaking your head. I was like,
I no, I've
All
been
right. I was
agreeing.
like, he fought for him, but they didn't agree with A. Michael Baldwin, which
Hmm. Yeah,
leads to my number
yeah.
4. Horror was never the same when Toby Hooper brought Leatherface to the big screen in 1974. Portrayed by Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface was a man with a child's mentality, led to be a savage by his family, but showcasing a tender side reflected by himself with his taxidermy and care of his masks. Though a disappointing salary would lead to Gunnar Hansen refusing the role for the sequel, which would lead to actor Bill Johnson landing the role. For 5 more sequels, we would have actors R.A. Millihoff, Robert Jacks, Dan Yeager, Sam Strike, and Mark Blumham, but none would recapture Hansen's iconic portrayal, either being too menacing or too tender, and not the equal balance of both. Very strong with that, because, like, second one, like, the first one, he's very tender at some parts, he's very savage. The second one, he's a little more goofier. The third one, he's a little more menacing. The fourth one, I don't know what's going on. And then they try to recapture it with like the other films, and it's like the other 2 films, and I don't know what they were doing. And Gunnar Hansen just captured like the character so well, which goes into my number 3. Played by many actors, the character of Jason Voorhees truly didn't come to life until Kane Hodder stepped in the role for Friday the 13th Part 7: The New Blood, playing the character for
Mhm.
3 more films. Jason Goes to Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and one of my favorites, Jason X. His movements, actions, and the way he can take a fall as Jason would give a fresh take for fans of the series, as well as bring in new fans. Though for the biggest box office draw between 2 horror titans, Freddy vs. Jason, Kane Hodder was controversially replaced, in my opinion, for an actor named Ken Kirzinger in order to be more menacing and show a greater height difference compared to Robert Englund. Yeah, it was an okay movie, but to have 2 legends in horror share a screen would have been monumental for the horror community and would have elevated the movie a little more, in my opinion.
That would have been the whole appeal to that. And I will give you a heads up, if you ever meet Kane Hodder at a convention, he will
Good.
really choke
He
you.
should.
Oh, cool.
I have a picture. I did not know he was going to choke me, so the reaction in the picture is legitimate. Holy cow, Kane Hodder is
So if we
choking
ever
me.
go to a event, you'll know where I'm at, the Kane Hodder line, just to experience. It
Mhm.
is
Yeah,
with
it's
the
Ryan's
Jason
kink.
mask. Hell yeah. Which leads to number 2, talking about kinks and stuff. Brought to life by Doug Bradley with his gauche and unsettled characterization, balanced perfectly with the movie's combination of grotesque and seductiveness. For 8 movies, he led the Cenobites to glorious souls as Pinhead. However, that would change by the 9th film. So, Hellraiser Revelation starred Stephen Smith Collins taking over the role of Pinhead, since Bradley felt the script was weak, and Dimension Films only intended to release it because they wanted to retain the rights. So, the movie would come out to poor reviews as well as a poor interpretation of Pinhead. So, they would do a follow up with Paul T. Taylor taking the role, and that would be Hellraiser Judgment, and it followed with similar results. Up until 2022, where we get Jamie Clayton portraying Pinhead and taking what Doug Bradley did to a higher level, as well as Doug Bradley's return in the upcoming video game Hellraiser Revival. It's a good return for him. They try to do justice recently with the character, but those 2 films are they were horrible.
I, I can't believe it took Doug Bradley 8 movies to realize how bad that series
Well,
was
I
getting.
mean, once you get to the 4th one, it like falls. But like Doug Bradley's presence, though, just he takes it so serious.
Yeah, I mean he elevated a
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of turds, but yeah, I mean it took him 8 movies to realize how
I
bad that series was getting.
All right, number
All right,
one.
number 1.
We're going with Frankenstein's monster. I think of Frankenstein's monster. I don't think of Robert De Niro, Rory Kinnear, or Jacob Elordi. I see Boris Karloff. The infamous image is burnt into my brain since I was a kid. It's my favorite interpretation. And for 3 films, Frankenstein, Bride, and Son, he brought the character to life, trying to understand and wanting only love from not only his creator, but the people around him. And he's shunned and treated like the monster he's depicted to be. But it changes when Karloff is unavailable for Ghost of Frankenstein due to starring in a production of Arsenic and Old Lace, in which Lon Chaney Jr. would take over for Ghost of Frankenstein, followed by Bela Lugosi in uh, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. But they just portrayed the monster as a monster with no human characteristics. The only one close enough was Glenn Strange in House of Frankenstein and House of Dracula, but it was just menacing and his resemblance, which was close, and Karloff really embodied the character, in my opinion. And that's my top 5. Thank you.
Cool.
No, I
Nice.
That's good. It was a good top 5.
no,
I'm
I
just
wrote
barely
I wrote
hanging
all
on
my
right now.
notes.
All right,
Come on now.
Well,
John.
let's bring you back. I know I did horror comedies as the game. This is a slight variation on it. It's alien invasion horror comedies.
Cool.
Yep. So, and we're gonna
Where's
start
Mars Attacks? No, it's on here.
number 5,
Yeah.
Mars Attacks.
I was hoping it wasn't number 1.
Mars Attacks is more action than horror, but it's hard to ignore on any list of alien invasion comedies. Martians invade Earth, hilarity ensues as President James Dale, played by Jack Nicholson, struggles to save the world and mightily
does.
struggles.
Mm-hmm.
The Martians do have one unique weakness, which I will not spoil for you because it's probably one of the funniest things that happens in this movie. My number 4 is probably the least seen movie on this list. It's a South African movie called Fried Berry.
Okay. Fried.
It's not District 9.
I was there. I was like, what? Really?
I saw the
Fried
face. I
Berry.
figured that's what you thought I was going to
That's the
say.
only
No,
South African alien invasion comedy I know of.
Fried Berry. The name Barry. An alien takes over the body of a drug-addicted man, sending him on a path of drug-fueled debauchery and mayhem in this South African movie. It did really well at festivals. It's like pure chaos for an hour and a half. And it's directed by a guy named Ryan Kruger, who also directed the Street Trash remake, which is surprisingly really good.
Okay.
I had a really good time with the Street Trash remake, but Fried Berry is an original, unique, bizarre take. So we'll go to number 3. And I have always felt like this was more supernatural than alien, but it comes up in every alien invasion comedy. And it's our old friends Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead coming back.
Oh, cool.
And it's Something in the Dirt from 2022. So neighbors John and Levi notice something strange and supernatural occurrences in their building, and they set out to capture video evidence because, hey, we're going to put this on the internet and we're going to be rich and famous because look what we discovered. It's easier said than done, as the 2 young men will be lucky to escape with their lives and friendship intact.
I like it.
It's very much them. If you've seen anything that they've done, you'll know without being told that this is them also. My number 2, I hope you guys have seen. If not, I probably want to add it to the list pretty soon. It's a British movie that stars Nick Frost and a pre-Star Wars John Boyega. It's Attack the Block. So a group of teens and the woman they mugged are forced to work together to defend their neighborhood against an alien invasion.
Love
The
it.
aliens are super nasty and rip through their South London apartment.
Cool.
I love this one. Attack the Block is a
Definitely
lot
adding
of
it.
fun. But my number 1, Don Coscarelli, is going to show up on both our top 5s this week.
Nice.
Because my number 1 is John Dies at the End.
Nice. You really do love that one.
Oh my! I gotta get you guys on this one too. So, a new drug called soy sauce gives users a unique and often fatal experience. That's not the case for David. It just opens doors to alternate universes and alien races. So, as I mentioned, this is a Don Coscarelli movie. It's got a really cool cast with Paul Giamatti, Glyn Turman, who you may remember as the teacher from Gremlins, among other things. You get Clancy Brown as a sort of maybe real, maybe fake magician guy, and you get some Angus Scrimm in there, and you get a giant meat monster at the beginning. I mean,
Yeah,
I
love
don't
the meat
know.
monster.
When you get a giant meat monster in a movie, you can't possibly go wrong from there.
Meatwad.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. I feel like it's an infallible.
Is Reggie
point
in
that
the
you just
film?
made.
Wow.
Don't
all
believe
right.
Reggie's in this one.
Poor Reg.
I don't
Washed out
remember
like
him
John
being in
does at
there.
the end. But all right, guys. Is that that
That
was your
was a
number
good
one?
list.
That was my number
All
one.
right, everybody. That was a good list, and that was Critters 2. We'll see you next week
Have a
for
good one.
something or other.
See ya.